Hey guys, welcome to the farm. I'm really excited today to share with you making my very first cheddar cheese, Derby cheddar cheese. Really excited about this. I was pouring 3 gallons of goat milk in the pot. My new pot I got because I realized the other night when I wanted to make some cheese, I didn't have a big enough pot, but I did make some mozzarella. This is the last bit of mozzarella I have left. I made a pizza last night, so I put that on. I love making mozzarella. I feel like I'm more able to teach that method of making mozzarella than I am this. So this video is going to be, it could be a video of do what I did or don't do what I did, because we'll see how it turns out for sure. Like I mentioned in my last video, I've been watching Jennifer March's videos on making cheese, and when she was talking about this Derby cheese, I was like, that's the cheese for me. It's simple, quick, easy, and you can do it sloppy. That's the part about stacking the curds for the cheddaring process. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I got this big pot of milk, which is just a huge blessing. I can't tell you, to have my herd to produce this, it took me 3 days, but that's pretty amazing. So I got my thermometer here. The first step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and get this milk up to 84 degrees. So let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna stir this ever so often, just so it doesn't sit on the bottom and possibly scorch. But I have this ladle spoon that has holes in it, and which will come really helpful when it's time to add my calcium chloride and my mesophilic culture. I made my own calcium chloride. Jennifer has a video on that as well, and I just made a little bit. I'm really only going to need like maybe a little over a quarter teaspoon of this dissolved in some more water. So this was pretty easy to make, and I have tons of the calcium chloride. This is taking some time to heat up. Okay, so I got it up to the 84 degrees, and now I'm going to add the calcium chloride. If that's right or not, but this looks a little bigger than a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add some water. Okay. All right. Okay, next is the mesophilic culture. It says 1 packet will do 2 gallons. So I'm gonna do 1.5 packets since I'm doing 3 gallons. Remember to store this in the freezer. I got it in, I put it in the refrigerator. But it's been in the freezer now. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top and let it soak up for like 2 minutes. Okay, I think it's been about 2 minutes. So I'm going to mix this in. Okay, so now we're gonna let it just culture for 45 minutes, and I'll be back to add the rennet. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure this is still at 84 degrees. So, oh, just dropped it in there. All right, it's still at right about 84. I need that digital thermometer. All right, so now we're gonna add our rennet. A quarter of a teaspoon sets up 2 gallons. Again, I have 3 gallons, so I'm going to guesstimate. And this is from New England Cheese Making Company that I got this from. I use vegetable rennet. Put this in here and add some water. Now this is gonna make it set up pretty fast, so I am going to get this in and not mix it very long. And then I'm gonna let it sit for 50 minutes. It's gonna be a long night. I just realized, what if this doesn't set up 50 minutes. Time will tell. Please set up. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a clean break here. It's been sitting for 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cut those up into like 1.5 inch squares. Let me go this way. That is a lot of curds. I was not expecting that many. Oh my gosh. I don't think my cheese mold is gonna be big enough. I'm so excited. Okay, so I cut them both ways, and now I'm going to cut them like this. Okay, we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to, after the 5 minutes, I'm gonna start heating it up. All right, 5 minutes. It's getting late. It's like 10:15 right now. I started drifting off to sleep. Okay, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I've been really wanting to get my hands. So I'm gonna be stirring and breaking up gently, like the bigger ones. And once I get them to the desired size, I'm gonna turn the heat on. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is actually working right now. See, I got some really big, like that's really big. I'll bring the ones up on the bottom. I probably could have cut them smaller originally, but I just, let me see what my temperature is. I definitely want them smaller than this, or they're gonna cook quicker on the outside than the inside. I need to get them a little bit more uniform. Ooh, look at that big one right there. I think I need to work better on cutting them next time. See that? They're really good curds. Okay, I'm getting a little worried about the size of my cheese mold. I think it might be too small for this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check my temperature and start getting this up to 94 degrees over a 25 period of time. No, we're still right about 84. That's great. Okay, let me break a few of these bigger ones up. I'm gonna get this up to 94 degrees over the next 25 minutes. Then once it's 94, I'll turn the heat off. Once I get it to 94, then I'll turn off the heat and stir for another 10 minutes. This process is fascinating to me. I just hope I get to eat some cheese from it. Something could still go wrong. All right, we're gonna see what the temperature is. We are at right about 90, and we still have 7 minutes left. So I don't know if I should cut the heat and wait. I don't know, what do I do if I'm gonna get to 94 before the 25 minutes is up? All right, let's just keep going and we'll see. Maybe it'll take 17 minutes for 4 degrees. Doing my thing here. Look at this big. How fun. Okay, 94 degrees, and I still have 12 minutes left on the clock, which makes me a little nervous. But I'm gonna stir for another 10 minutes with the heat off. These are my curds. They are definitely starting to feel like they want to stick together, and they're pretty good uniform size, but I'm just stirring. just breaking them up and stirring. And I haven't come across really any huge ones. They're all breaking down pretty good. Oh, here's one. I hope that's right. 10 more minutes of stirring. Then I'm gonna let the curds kind of sink to the bottom, and then I'm gonna pour off the whey. Oh my gosh, I can't believe if I actually get cheese, I'm gonna be, oh my gosh. I'm totally, oh my gosh. I wonder if I should do the squeeze test. Okay, so they're still squeezing out, but they're starting to hold together. Okay, so I'm wondering if the amount of milk you have determines the amount of time you spend on each step. Like, I feel like I could totally, I could totally go ahead and let these curds sink and then pour off the whey. But I'm like, I don't want to go against the time. I still have like 5 more minutes. I don't know, but I feel like they're ready. Okay, I think because I'm dealing with 3 gallons of milk, it takes less time. I mean, that would make sense to me. I don't want to mess it up. They just feel right. I don't know what I'm feeling for, but I just feel like it's right. I think I'm gonna let them rest and pour off the whey. I think I'm good. Look.
It's so squishy.
I think I'm gonna let them sink and get the whey off. Oh, I'm so nervous. I think they're ready. Oh, and I have like 3 minutes left for stirring.
For
supposedly. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this off. And, oh yeah, they've sunk down to the bottom. Now I need to save this, some of this, because I need it to be, I need it to be 94 degrees. But I just want to make sure I'm just taking off whey and not the curds. Way too much whey than I thought, and my computer's sitting right here. I wonder if I could just scoop it. Like, if I could just start scooping. Oh, I hope that's done. I'm just gonna start scooping. Oh my gosh, I have so many curds. Can y'all see? Okay, this dropped below because I had to pour it from this, and I pretty much got everything. There's maybe little teeny bits in there. The water dropped in temperature a little bit, so I'm trying to get it back up to that 94, and I'm going to put a lid on here and to let the rest of the whey kind of escape and drain down, and then I will start cutting and stacking, the cheddaring process of cutting the curds into big slices and stacking, and then doing it over again over a period of an hour every 15 minutes. So it's 11 o'clock. All right, top on. And I'm going to wait 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. And there's still, you can feel still a lot of whey in there. But it is knitting together. Oh my gosh. So now, look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I'm putting that back in the pan I had it in. Cut it. All right, so I'm going to cut it in slices. Oh my gosh. Is that big enough? Look, Weston.
What a mess.
I hope I'm cutting them right.
It's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, it's a lot of cheese.
All
right, so no, you can't, not yet. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna put
like vinegar.
Well, I cleaned everything with vinegar.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna put them in the pan. Actually, let me show you.
Once you get out of that light, you see different
Put them in the
colors.
pan. I know. I'm gonna put them in the pan. Is that right? Do I stack them like that? All right, and then
She cut them into like those small slices.
yeah, once I have to do this for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Hope you're
So I'm
not
just
dumb.
stacking. This is the cheddaring process. At least that's what I understand it to be. And then, okay, and then I'm going to put this back over and put the top on. And 15 minutes. And then we'll do it again for an hour. Weston's having a blast because he gets to stay up with his mom. And we're watching thrifting videos. Okay, I didn't get the second flip filmed. this is the third time of, is that right? Yeah, this is the third time. And I want to show you how I feel like okay, this is going to fit in the mold. I think it's going to fit in the mold. So now this is the third time I'm doing this for the next 15 minutes. Look at this. Laying them out because I need to, so I probably could have cut, maybe I could have cut them bigger. So this was on the top, and I'm gonna, I keep doing this, laying it on this when I need this. So this, I'm gonna put this on the bottom. So let me show you. Hold on. All right, 15 more minutes, and then we'll be able to start pressing it in the mold. Actually, I gotta cut it into smaller pieces, and then we can press it in the mold. Okay, I still have like 10 minutes left on that next stacking of the cheddaring process, but Weston and I, we got hungry. So this is why I need to make cheese, because we eat so much cheese. That's mozzarella that I made from the goat milk, and then I get Cabot cheese, and we just having a little pizza while we wait. Okay guys, it is almost midnight and I am ready to cut this up into small pieces. I have a bowl over there that I'm going to put the pieces in and add salt. So, let's see if y'all can see this. So I'm going to cut, I don't know if this is right. Do you hear that squeaking? I guess that's a good thing. Okay, this is the cheese I have from 3 gallons of milk. And now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sea salt, non-iodized salt. And I just want to check these. This is cooling down, so let me add the salt. And then I'll give it a taste. Oh, I hope that wasn't too much salt. All right, we're gonna have to get this in the mold, but let's give it a taste. Oh my gosh, it tastes like cheese. That's amazing. That is amazing. All right, let me get my mold. All right, so this is my, let me get my cheesecloth in here. I'm not gonna be able to measure pressure on this, but the first one is supposed to be, well, the recipe was different than, oh gosh, can I get all this in here? Oh my gosh, I don't think it's gonna fit. I'm gonna have to really squeeze this down hard. Oh no. All right. Oh gosh, all right. Okay, there's some way it's come off, but it's in there. So 30 minutes, and then I'll take it out and flip it in 5 hours. And that's typically, it's 12:08 right now. So that's typically, I get up at, 5 o'clock. So that's good. All right, it's been 30 minutes. So let's see if this is knitted together some. Okay. Please don't stick, please don't stick. Looks like monkey bread. Okay. All right, so I'm really gonna have to press it, this next one, because you see that? Actually, yeah. All right, so the next one's gonna be 5 hours. So I lost a lot of weight actually on that time around, on that first press. Maybe I should have put, maybe I should put it on that. All right, so now we're gonna press pretty hard. I'm gonna say 50 pounds. If I can get 50 pounds of pressure. I just have to make sure this stays even. All right, slide it back underneath here. I can tell right now I'm gonna want a different cheese press. This has been kind of a pain. All right. All right, it is 5:50. I ended up putting on some weights. Okay, I don't see why I would need to press this for another 24 hours. I mean, it looks like it's all knitted together. This is the indentation, so maybe I pushed it too hard. I had too much pressure on it. But I can't imagine it going for, I don't know, for another 20 hours. And you can see it wasn't an even press. It's hard to get an even press on that thing, but gosh, okay, I don't know. I might just sit it out. Okay, here is my Derby cheese. I pressed it for another 5 hours, so I just don't see, I don't know, maybe I'm making the mistake of not pressing it for the 20 hours, but I think it does have a little bit of a give, but I think it's gonna end up being dry and crumbly. I don't know. We're gonna let it sit here for 2 days. I'm gonna flip it when I think about it, and I have this to go over top, and then once the 2 days is up, I will put it in my food saver bag and put it in the fridge. So let's see how it goes. I'll be back to give y'all an update. Come on, Oliver. Get your run in. All right, let's get this in here. Thanks for getting the bale in for the ponies over there. Okay, what I'd really like to happen, the little mini fridge is over there that we're gonna put it in. And this would be awesome if we could turn this into a cheese cave. Oh, this would be so cool.
Water bottle.
Yeah, somebody's got a water bottle in there. So we have that one. We have that one over there. This is the one we're using. And I think I got it to at least 50 degrees. And we're gonna be working on the humidity in here. So, what's that say? Yep, it's almost about 50 degrees. Okay, so I might put it, it's gonna be warmer down here. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna knock it out. It's gonna be warmer down here. Let me see if that closes. No, it doesn't close. All right, so I'm gonna put it here. That's what's happening. All right, we're gonna get babies up, and actually my next video will be on just a recap of kidding season here at Steadfast, and just, you know, who had what babies, how many did we have, kind of recapping it, and if I am keeping any. So be sure to like and subscribe, guys, so you don't miss videos happening here. It's everything life on the farm. Be blessed. Bye. Oh, Oliver!
Yeah, the ones with the better.